Tonight we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park and we are dining at Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe. If you don't know, we do dining reviews every single Monday, so be sure to check those videos out. This restaurant is actually located in the Asia area of the park, and it's attached to the Yak and Yeti restaurant right next door, which is actually owned and operated by Landry's. This is a quick service restaurant, so typically it's like $14.99 and under for most of the food here, and Josh and I decided to get a couple things so we could try out and show you what they have here. For my meal, I got the honey chicken. This is $12.29. It's tempura chicken, carrots, snap peas, honey sauce, and white rice. The chicken was actually cooked really well. It was a white meat chicken and it was tempura battered, and I was actually afraid that it was going to be like a little bit soggy because of the honey sauce that was on the chicken, but it actually did still have a nice little bit of crunch, and the tempura batter was not too thick either on the chicken, so you got a lot of chicken with just enough batter around the outside. And I actually really liked the sweetness of the sauce. I do wish there were a little bit more vegetables, and the only other thing, I wish I could have like switched out for like fried rice instead of the white rice, because I do prefer fried rice and to put sauce on my rice. Other than that, I thought it was actually pretty good counter service. Maybe could have used a little bit more chicken for the price, but overall it was still pretty good. We also got a side of 2 pork egg rolls, and they were like your traditional pork, cabbage, carrots. They were actually pretty good. They were nice and crunchy on the outside, and we recently had egg rolls at Morimoto Asia, and I actually preferred these ones over the ones at Morimoto.
What I got tonight was a special. It is the chef special, which is the Korean barbecue pork ribs. These are pork spare ribs with the chef's own Korean barbecue sauce. It's also served with a side of fries, and these are not the standard like quick service fries, which are like the thin shoestring. These were a little bit different, a little bit thicker. They had a seasoned salt seasoning on them, which was really nice. So the Korean pork ribs were very tender, very nice. They were juicy. They had a nice like tangy kind of barbecue flavor in there, but for me personally, and this is only for me, if you really like spicy stuff, you're gonna love this. I am not a huge spice fan, so this was really tough for me to eat. This was equivalent to the barbecue something that we had in Disneyland at Lamplight Lounge?
Oh yeah, the wings.
The wings, the duck, no, the whatever kind of wings they were. The pig wings. Were they the sticky pig wings? I think they were.
Yeah.
And they're very similar in taste, other than it being 2 different types of meat here. 2 completely different styles, but the sauce, the flavor, everything is very on point to being similar. Those were way too hot for me to eat there. These are too spicy. But if you like spicy, I think that these are fantastic, great for you. It was about $14.99 for the ribs and the fries. The other thing that I got to try was the Asian chicken wrap. This is sliced chicken, mixed greens, tomato on a whole wheat tortilla, and it's also served with chips. Now, it doesn't actually say what kind of dressing is in here, but there's definitely some type of dressing. I can't imagine that it's all coming from the tomato. One thing that I did not like about this is that it was extremely soggy coming out of the wrap. So they wrap it in like a foil, almost like a hot dog, and it was very soggy. So I don't think that that's just from the tomato in there. It seems like there's a sweet sauce that's not actually listed on the menu. But other than that, it's actually very light, it's refreshing, and it's pretty good. It's served with the wheat tortilla. I didn't eat the chips. The chips are just your standard Lay's potato chips. But I would definitely probably get that again. This was $11.99, so I don't know that I would say that you could split that with 2 people. It's still probably a serving for just 1 person. And I would say that probably with everything here. I would say that that is probably a serving for each person. If you want to just kind of have it like as a snack, you could definitely split any of these entrees between you and somebody else, and it would be like a little snack mid-break, maybe something like that. But all in all, I don't think it was too bad. I think I would still rather sit inside of Yak and Yeti than come out here and sit down for the quick service. All right, well that is going to do it for here at the Yak and Yeti
Local Foods Cafe.
Local Foods Cafe quick service. All in all, so we got 3 entrees just to try and give you guys a little bit of variety. It was about $48.
And then plus we got the side of egg rolls.
And the egg rolls, yeah. which were about $7. So it's a slight discount if you buy 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
I think what's nice about it is that there is plenty of seating out here.
Yes, oh yes.
It actually extends all the way to the back and then actually cuts back around the corner. It goes pretty far back in there. So if you're looking for a place just to sit down and relax, you can actually come here and do it.
Yeah, they also have burgers and fries on the menus, so this is like a place that pretty much has something that everybody might like. They have a little bit of like Chinese type food, and then they have like some American type food. So
yeah, and as far as kids meals go, they don't really have any kids meals besides Uncrustable. I think I saw chicken fingers up there, maybe
something like that,
and maybe a hamburger. So unlike a lot of other places that you might go to, like Satuli, that's probably our favorite quick service in all of Walt Disney World. They have actual kids menus there for you to choose from, and I think it's a little bit of a better value, but
and it might be because this is like a Landry's restaurant versus a Disney restaurant.
Exactly.
So a little bit different, and that's why the fries were different, but I liked these fries here much better than the little skinny counter service fries.
Me too.
So let us know if you have ever dined at Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe for a quick service.